बाबाजी का प्रणाम। हाथ जोड़ के अपने आप को प्रणाम कीजिए। जो शिवा शक्ति आप में दौड़ रही है, वो शक्ति और किसमें नहीं। अपने आप को प्रणाम कीजिए। Shiva, the destroyer of all fear. From the beginning of this year, you have been told repeatedly, all rigidities, all inflexibilities must be released. The greatest of all of these is fear. Insecurity comes from fear. Question: what is it that you fear? What are your fears? Unless you identify, and we are merely repeating ourselves, unless you identify the fear accurately, you shall not know how to eradicate it. So let us take a few fears. Fear of defeat and failure and loss. Question: who but yourself can defeat you? And if you believe that there is someone who can defeat you, then why is that person, situation, a greater Shiva than you? What is it that you can lose? Except that which you do not have in any way. That is why you call it Maya. illusion. Illusion can neither be created nor destroyed. It remains in its illusory form only as long as you can perceive it. Let us explain this more clearly. All of you walk out of this hall and onto the roads outside. And we ask you to return and describe to us what you saw. And he shall return and give us a detailed description of all the watches that the people around him had worn. And she shall return and give us a description of all the eateries around. And she shall return and give us in clarity descriptions of all the clothes worn by all. And then there will be a fourth who shall come back and describe only the dirt seen. And a fifth shall come and complain of the number of cars and people on the road. And a sixth shall be surprised, for the sixth didn't see any of this, but only saw the bright sun in the sky. Now, which one is real? For if the watches are real, the eateries are not. If the clothes are real, the dirt is not. If the crowds are real, the clouds are not. And why is it that none is able to accept, understand, believe that the eateries and the roads and the dirt and the bright sun and the clothes and the watches all exist together, but you choose to see only that which you condition yourself to see? Now, the question lies, from where does this conditioning arise? Your answer might be your parents, your school environment, your caregivers when you were a child. All true. And yet, ask each one of them, did their perception of clothes and eateries and watches come from any of these sources? Is it not uniquely your own? So now where did this conditioning come from? And here is your reply. All conditioning comes only from fear. It is only fear that forces you to perceive one but not the other. So his security and his ability to believe that he is turning away from fear lies in watches, in clothes, in eateries, in the bright sun. But now you shall say, then what about the dirt and the crowds? And our answer is the same. Yes, even your so-called negative perceptions come out of conditioning, which comes out of fear. Even that one who chooses to complain about the dirt scene, about the crowds and the traffic, has conditioned themselves to see that, because their ability to complain about these situations takes them away from their very real fears. Each time you complain, each time you criticize, you are, in fact, turning your head away from another, more real fear. But because you do not have the ability and divine power to address that real fear, you prefer to remain in perceptions that are critical. They serve you. Yes, beloveds, even criticism keeps you safe. But now is the time to ask yourself, do I wish to be safe in this manner? Do I wish to be safe by turning my head away from that which is real? Do I wish to remain safe by losing myself in illusion? If that is your choice, then you have walked into the wrong forum. For today, we shall be eradicating in the most intense way that you have ever experienced toxins relating to all fears. You still have time to question yourself. Is this my choice? If you remain here, then we shall consider it as an unconditional acceptance of the energies that shall now start for toxic eradication. Of course, your first question shall be, am I going to face something? Is something going to happen? Are these not your usual questions? Where do they arise from? Even the highest cosmic energies are feared by you. Attunements are doubted. Will I fall sick? Will my life turn turtle? When you ask these questions, what is the key belief? The key belief is that there is everyone more powerful than you. For if you believed in your own power, you would know that you would be driving this process. Fear resides deep in your meridians. Fear resides as emotional debris. You call it rage, you call it hatred, you call it malice, you call it envy. But beloveds, it is fear. This has gone deeply into your meridians. The surges of 2014 also go deep into your meridians. Where is the place? 21st March. You shall all receive the first surge. Less than 30 days away. You fear when we speak. You fear when we do not speak. You fear when we ask you to do a task. You fear when we ask you not to do something. You fear, you fear, you fear. And you also state that you have faith. Beloveds, can you not hear the complete irony, the paradox of that statement? How can you have faith when your entire life is ruled by fear? Go on and be honest that you truly have faith. Fear is your greatest rigidity. It is an iron chain trapping your spirit. You wish to fly, but your wings, beloved, are snared. Each one, question your deepest desires, whether they be for peace in the home, for relationship, for good health, happiness, well-being of your children, success in career. Question, what is your deepest desire? Now, here. And now, honestly question which fear brings about this deepest desire. You have often questioned us. Why are we without desire? How is it possible that we can have no desire? The answer is because we have no fear. Babaji had made a vow that I shall not forsake the earth and its beautiful beings till each and every single being on earth is freed from fear. What are the emotions that you battle against? Is it anger? Irritation? Judgment? Doubt? Question, which fear are you converting into this emotion? Only then will you release that emotion. So yes, we are challenging you. And we shall continue, and we shall continue. And your tears, and your falls, and your shaky resolutions shall not divert us from our course. For the truth is that we are only following. You are leading your own course. And today you saw, you were made to experience the raw, potent, vibrant beauty that is also contained in a form that fear takes. So the shell might look ugly and dark, but when there is purity of spiritual vision, even in that form, all you can perceive is beauty. How will you clean these meridians? No exercise and no meditation and no healing shall help. For on the one hand you heal, and on the other you fear. And fear is always stronger. Now here is a human truth. Fear exists in the human realm in its pure form. Love, the only energy that can combat fear, exists in the human realm in an impure form. Purity always wins. So in comes the destroyer. But this destroyer can do nothing if your constant choice, though unvoiced, though unspoken, is fear. For just 24 hours, every moment, choose fearlessness. Choose divinity. You shall be amazed by the miracles that you have wrought in those 24 hours. No, it does not take time. It happens now. A miracle does not take time to develop. Just 24 hours. Choose that day. Let your intention be heard. And then meet every moment of 24 hours fearlessly. You have not experienced that wonder. Once you experience that wonder, you shall wonder why you ever agreed to live less than full. All that you run after and fear losing, your life, your wealth, your career, your children, your relationships, your status. Oh beloveds, it is already here for you to enjoy. are you seeking it? And why is it that you cannot see even when you seek it? Why is it remaining a dark veil? When you make intention, the cosmic energy recognizes it by its light signature. Here is intention, bright and gold, illuminated. It remains bright and gold only in the moment of making it, for in the next moment it is clouded by doubt and uncertainty and fear. And now, beloved, and now what does the cosmic energy see? Does it see the light signature of your intention? Or does it see the dark veil of your fear? And that which is seen by the cosmic energy is that which is at all time agreed upon. For a universal truth is, what you desire is what you shall get. Your every prayer is answered. But what did you allow cosmic energy to see? The brilliance of your intention or the darker veils of your fear. So you wish growth and you wish success, but bigger than all these is your fear that you cannot do it. There is no belief in yourself. So there is that illuminated intent, and there is a thick cloud of anxiety and apprehension and complete and utter doubt. So what do you get? The illuminated intent is not seen. The light signature has been covered by the darkness of your fears. And then you ask, "Oh Master, why are my prayers not answered?" But beloved, they are. Go back to even one moment in your life when you have come to the edge of a cliff and having nowhere else to go. and your arms getting tired of the effort of holding on. You have said, Master, I let go. And in that moment, there was no fear even of death. And you fell, but in that fall you rose and you soared. Because you let go. You let go of fear. But why, beloveds, why must you push yourselves to the end of that cliff? Do you not see, beloveds? You create your cliffs. So eventually you let go. And eventually you surrender. Oh, but what pain you go through before that. And Shiva sits waiting, empty-handed, for you have not yet given permission for your fears to be destroyed. And then those fears become ailments and illnesses and cancers and tumors and stop you from breathing. And again you look up and you ask, but why? What have I done to deserve this? You have done nothing to deserve this, beloveds. We already see you in your godhood. There is no punishment. There is no retribution. We already see you in your godhood. But those fears have to find a place to release themselves and their energies. And very, very often it is through your physical body. This vehicle, beloveds, was not designed to fall ill, was not designed to die, was not designed to age. It is a vehicle of spirit. But you have all, for thousands of years, you have used this human vehicle of spirit to house fears. And this human vehicle, made of fragile tissue, is unable to take that ugly, ugly modification of its use. How much time do you spend in healing yourselves of ailments? How much money? How much effort? And how useless. Stop. Stop that. Use that time and effort to ensure that this human vehicle that you condemn is open again to housing the glorious light that you are. If you could see yourself through our eyes, you would laugh at how foolish is your condemnation. Human vehicle of spirit. And how many seated here can honestly say that they love this human vehicle in exactly the way it is? You have it all, but you reject it. You condemn yourself. Sometimes you hate yourself even. And then you wonder, why is my life so empty? Why is my life a battlefield? Beloveds, there are only two on this battlefield, you and yourself. That which you fear is your own beauty. For if you were to recognize and wholly acknowledge your beauty, you would have to live a life that is full. You would have to make the choice of happiness. Surprised? Do you even know how many times you choose unhappiness? When you hear it, you don't believe it. None of us are so stupid, Babaji. None of you is so stupid. But each one of you is so scared. The road can be as long as you make it. We are here to follow your instructions. You lead, we follow. If you lead us by your light, we shall follow that light and ensure that the path ahead is made ready only for that light. If you lead us by your darkness, then we have to make the path ahead ready for that too as well, beloved. Your children have come to you for such indescribably beautiful reasons. And all these young souls who are such old souls are waiting. They are waiting for your light to clear the darkness that you have formed. They come with glorious missions. But yes, they have also learned through your example to cover themselves with darkness. But as soon as you shall begin to unveil yourself, in an instant, their veils shall fall, and they shall lead the new world. Their physical beings are already different from yours. Their energy structure is already different. They are just waiting. A whole generation waiting. They must clear the path of those much younger than them, who are the true warriors of Shiva. But they come as divine destroyers. Recognize your missions. Divine destroyers. That is why you go head to head against old beliefs. You refuse to follow the lines set by adults. You boldly go where your adults are trembling. Work even stronger now, beloved divine destroyers, on your own dark veils. You lead the new world. Let your light not be dimmed. Each time you condemn the human vehicle, you condemn the spirit that it houses. And each time you do that, your light is dimmed. If not for yourselves, for them, let your light shine. For their missions are not personal missions. Their missions encompass the world. बाबाजी का प्रणाम. Second part of the channeling on Mahashivratri. बाबाजी का प्रणाम. हाँ, मुझे आप कभी कभी सख्त समझते हैं, पर मेरा जो प्यार है आप समझ नहीं पाते. मेरे बस में होता तो सबको मेरे प्यार में बस बांध लेता, पर यह मुमकिन नहीं है. जो नियम है वो पालना ही है. अरे बच्ची, तू जब बोलेगी ना सब सुनेंगे, हमें पता है. चलो सब मेरे साथ चलो. तेरी दुनिया में और क्या है? बस डर है, भय है. अरे ये दुनिया अनमोल है. आपने अपनी ही दुनिया पहचानी नहीं. इसकी सुंदरता कुछ शब्द ही नहीं. पर ये डर, ये भय ने क्या किया है? लड़ाई, झगड़ा, खून. अरे मेरे ये बच्चे कितना बोझ लेंगे? थोड़ा सा तो बोझ कम कीजिए। ना कितना बोझ सहेंगे आप सबका और फिर खुद का। नादान है अभी, पर मन इतना बड़ा कि पूरी दुनिया उनके मन में है। पर तब भी बच्चे ही है। आप क्या देते हैं बच्चे को? क्या छोड़ जाएंगे? क्या आप सुंदरता छोड़ जाएंगे कि आप उनके सर पर कलंक लगा के जाएंगे? सोचो, अपने आप के लिए सोचो, अपने बच्चों के लिए सोचो। इस दुनिया पे उनका भी हक है, परंतु आपने दिया क्या है उनको? नहीं चाहिए तुम्हारी दुनिया, उन्हें नहीं चाहिए। वो अपनी अलग दुनिया बनाना चाहते हैं। आप किताब पढ़ते हैं, आप सत्संग में जाते हैं, ये बच्चे कुछ नहीं करते। लेकिन इनका हृदय, इनका मन सुंदर है, स्वच्छ है। पर आपको देखते हैं और सीखते हैं कि नहीं नहीं, दुनियादारी तो बस भय से ही चलती है। तो ये नन्हे नन्हे बच्चे वो सीख जाते हैं और भूल जाते हैं कि वो भगवान है, खुदा है, यीशु है, शिवा है, अल्लाह है। आप सब कहते हैं कि हमारे बच्चे तो बस हमारे लिए सब कुछ है। कहते हैं कि नहीं? कहते हैं कि नहीं? तो फिर सोचो, क्या दिया है तूने? तूने 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 क्या दिया है? परंतु इसके बावजूद ये बच्चे इतने महान हैं कि आप जो भी बोझा दो वो लेने को तैयार है। बस अब बस, अब बाबाजी कहते हैं अब बस। अब इनको जीने दो, इनकी रोशनी को जीने दो। अब बस। बाबा जी का प्रणाम।